modern Abhimanyu. The collector of Muzaffarpur, Woodman, and the police chief Armstrong reached the place immediately. Woodman started investigation immediately. He obtained a complete description of the armed assailants. This description was sent by telegram to all nearby towns and villages. The description also appeared in the next day's newspapers. A reward of Rs 5,000 was announced for the arrest of the assailants. Picked up secret policemen were dispatched all over. Of these, Fateh Singh and Shiva Prasad, two armed secret policemen, arrived by train at Naini. They examined two trains very carefully. Since it was still time for the third train to arrive, they strolled over to the market. When it was noon, Khudiram and Prafulla Kumar woke up. Since they were hungry, Khudiram came out of the mango orchard to buy some eatables. While he was buying muri kurmure and was speaking to the shopkeeper in Bengali, these two policemen, by a curious coincidence, happened to be passing by the shop. Because of his talk and suspicious movements, he attracted the attention of these two policemen. The moment they realized that the description of the assailants fitted him completely, they accosted him. He was a little nervous while replying. He tried to run away from that place while still trying to take the pistol out of his pocket. But the policemen were successful in chasing him and arresting him. They informed Muzaffarpur by telegram and proceeded to that place by the very next train, taking Khudiram with them. While in travel, he learnt of the escape of King's Ford and was completely disheartened. Here, wondering why Khudiram had not returned, Prafulla Kumar came out of the mango orchard, only to find Khudiram in the custody of the police. He collected his wits and fled away from that place. He escaped the police net and reached Samastipur. He had planned to go to Kolkata from there. To avoid any suspicion, he bought a ticket for Mukma Ghat. But it so happened that in the interclass compartment in which he was travelling also happened to be travelling one police officer by the name Nandilal Banerjee. He had full knowledge of the search for the assailants and their description. He suspected Prafulla Kumar and started making inquiries. Prafulla Kumar was successful in giving evasive replies and saving the situation. The next station, he even changed his compartment, but this further aroused Nandilal's suspicions and he sent a telegram. At the very next station, he received Armstrong's telegram asking him to arrest the suspicious person. After reaching Mukma Ghat, Prafulla Kumar was buying a ticket for Kolkata. The police caught hold of him here, but he struggled to free himself and started running to the other end of the platform. Policemen were following him all along. At the end of the platform, he realized that the road further was closed. He therefore whipped out his revolver and fired at the nearest policeman, but he missed his aim. Realizing that his arrest was inevitable, he fired 2 shots in his own body and fell dead on the ground. He had embraced death with a smile for his motherland. Collector Woodman and Police Chief Armstrong went personally to Muzaffarpur station to take charge of Khudiram. A big crowd had gathered outside the station to see him. He was handcuffed and chained and taken under heavy escort to the European Club, where his statement was recorded. Woodman and Armstrong completed the investigation very expeditiously. The trial started on 21st May 1908 in the court of the magistrate Berthold. No counsel was available to Khudiram. Mr. Manuk made his appearance as the police prosecutor. The court hearing would commence at 6:30 in the morning and would continue even up to 8 at night. The case was committed to sessions on 23rd May 1908. This trial started in the second week of June in the Muzaffarpur court before the special sessions judge Kondak. The court hearings were conducted in a great hurry and Khudiram was sentenced to death on 13 June 1908. An appeal was filed against this sentence before the High Court at Kolkata. The appeals were heard from 8th of July 1908 before Justice Breed and Rems. On the 13th of July, the appeal was dismissed and the death sentence confirmed. On 27 July, a proclamation was issued directing that he be hanged on the 11th of August 1908. On 11th August 1908, while the sun was just arising, Khudiram climbed the gallows, clutching the Bhagavad Gita in his hands, and embraced death bravely and courageously.